Greetings, people of Earth. It's your boy, Brian Pulido, proud publisher of Coffin Comics, coming at you live with the official Hellwitch Forbidden Kickstarter preview. Can you believe it? It's crazy, man. Next Kickstarter, we're here. Please feast your eyes on some of the beautiful imagery. The main premiere edition by Diego Bernard, colored by CC De La Cruz. Amazing art for the official metal edition by Kendrick Lim. Super cool, risque edition cover by Sun Cable. We're going to get into it. Folks, this is a big week at Coffin Comics. We have a very special guest, Mr. Mike Crome, in from Australia, kind enough to stop here at HQ. And we're having a live event open to the public at Coffin Comics HQ at 630 East University Drive, Mesa, Arizona, 85203. This Saturday between 12 and 5 and Sunday between 12 and 4. You are cordially invited. The Coffin Comics Boutique will be completely themed to Mike Crome. We will be featuring goodies you have never seen before, elements of our brand new promotion, but I'm getting ahead of myself, aren't I? We'll also have the Brian Pulido archive open in other areas for you guys and gals out there who have not been here. We'll have an opportunity to check it all out, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's talk about Hellwitch here. Hellwitch Forbidden, the 5th chapter, if you can imagine, 5th chapter in Hellwitch's life. And this one is a folk horror story. Let's get, first, Jimmy Coffin, let's look at this whole room, because there's a lot of question marks covering a lot of stuff, and I'm going to reveal each and every one of these items. I also want to let you know that we have comments open, so if you guys have some questions, comments, and concerns, but without further ado, let's get into it. Hellwitch Forbidden is a 48-page original graphic novel written by Brian Pulido and Mike McLean, illustrated by Diego Bernard, colored by CC De La Cruz, and lettered by veteran letterer Marshall Dillon. 48-page square bound, and you're looking at the premiere edition. We are lucky enough to unlock some free bonuses. We're going to turn this thing into foil, because that's what we like to do. We're crazy about enhancements. This is the premiere edition. It'll be available for $28, free U.S. shipping, free digital download, etc., 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 and all free unlock bonuses. Got some cool ones this time around. Next up, we have the Angel Vex edition. Jimmy Coffin, get a good look at that. Angel Vex is a brand new adversary for Hellwitch. What is she about? I'm not saying anything. She is mysterious, but this edition is drawn by Sora Sung and colored by CC De La Cruz. Next up, we have the official cosplay edition featuring cosplayer Zoe Wolf. Zoe. Amazing work by Zoe. Very popular cosplayer. Thank you so much for your contribution. More to come. Next up, here is a facsimile of the hardcover edition by Mike Crome. Well, speaking of Mike Crome, why don't you guys follow me? Let's go say hello to Crome himself. Hey, everybody. Look who's here. It's the one and only Mike Crome. Hey, Mike, I was just bringing up that you did the official hardcover for this upcoming Hellwitch campaign. Anything you have to say about working on that one?
No. Yes, it was a lot of fun. I really loved the idea when he first told me about it. And when I was younger, we used to collect metal, like heavy metal CDs, and they had this cool kind of art. They used a lot of gothic imagery, intertwined branches, altars, pagan stuff like that. So I wanted to do something similar with this, and sort of do like a lot of forest, a lot of, pagan symbolism in the altar. And yeah, it came together kind of nice. I'm very chuffed. Juan Fernandez, the colorist, did a beautiful job. So very pleased when it came out, and I'll be very hurt if you don't buy it.
Well, there you have it, everybody. And please, Jimmy Coffin, let's take a look. This is the Coffin Comics War Room. But if you take a look around here, we are getting prepared for the Mike Crome Artist Celebration. Again, we are so lucky to have Mike in all the way from Australia. Please feast your eyes on some of the remarks that Mike Crome is doing that you'll be able to get this weekend. The work is amazing. That's what Mike is working on right now. They are absolutely stunning. These editions are incredible. Nice Mike Crome remark. We are offering a limited amount of remarks. And, actually, Mike is so subtle in his remarks, you could hardly tell. Look at this cool one. Nice Lady Death. Super cool. Beautiful remarks. can't thank Mike enough. And again, if you're going to be in town, anywhere, Maricopa County, anywhere in the tri-state area, the American Southwest, stop what you're doing, book a flight, get in a car, come out, see HQ. You know you want to, and meet the one and only Mike Crone. Mike, is there anything you want to say to induce people to come visit you this weekend at HQ?
This is the only chance you're going to get to see me here in a long time. This is the first time I've ever been here, so if you're in the area, yeah, definitely swing by. I'll talk to nearly all of you if I like you, and I'll have some original art on me. You can get a ton of personal remarks. I'm going to do like a few commissions you can maybe get your hands on. So yeah, definitely swing by. It'd be awesome.
Hey, before we get back to our Hellwitch preview, and sorry everybody, I just get distracted and excited. Please, again, feast your eyes on some more of these qualitative remarks that Mike Crone is making available this weekend, both online or in person at HQ. So do come on out. Mike, thank you so much.
See you guys.
Talk soon. Mike and I are having fun. Mike says Mike is not from here. He likes American fast food, so we're basically doing a tour. So I got a fun place for us to go to. Let me grab that edition. So yeah, you feasted your eyes by Juan Hernandez coloring Mike Crone. Next up, we have Mike DiBalfo, returning champion, Arizona's own national treasure, on the one and only jeweled edition. This is the Sun K Risque edition. Beautiful work by Sun K, an amazing contributor. Oh my gosh, we already have work in for next year's stuff by Sun K. Wow, amazing, always amazing. Sia doing the one and only holofoil edition. Great attitude, and man, cool holo. Moving on, we have Colette Turner. Colette Turner is doing great work on our official mega foil edition. We're going to use a lot of foil detail in here. This is a facsimile thereof. And rounding out our main editions is the heavy metal edition by Kendrick Lim. Now that rounds out the main editions, but there's a lot of question marks here, so let's continue, shall we? First up, we had to do it. Feast your eyes on the Hellwitch patches. This is going to be similar to the recent Sworn Club patches. This is a large back patch featuring Sun K art, a rocker patch above it saying Hellborn, a patch below it with the official Hellwitch symbol, and then there's some front art by Kendrick Lim and Richard Ortiz. In the front here, the equivalent of here, it's going to say Hellborn, and the equivalent here, it will say Sworn, and then the equivalent of here will be a horned king skull, etc., etc. So we're offering that for $55. If you are a fan, definitely also featuring the green border treatment. Here on the main Coffin stuff, we do white. On the Sworn Club, we did red, and on this, we'll do green. So represent your favorite character with the back patch set. Moving on, we had to do it. We had to collect all the fine art that's been done to date so far in an all-new book called Hellwitch Risque, with a cover by the one and only Ebas, colored by Sanju Nivenju. But we could not pick just one, so we're offering another edition with a Sun K cover. So for the same price, you could get either one or the other, or you could get them as a set. And as we are known to do, we actually did a signed special edition with a Risque topless variant by the one and only Kendrick Lim. These are in stock. They have been proofed. They have been quality controlled. Looking pretty good. So the signed special edition, which will be offered for $90, features a coffin-shaped book plate. I will sign it. They will be numbered, and it will come with a print, which we'll show you in the future, and two additional holofoil cards exclusive to the editions, featuring art by Sun K and Ebas. Whoops, we didn't cover, but sometimes that happens. Now, some of you guys and gals out there like some of our upper tiers, for example, our high roller set. So the high roller would be all the editions you've seen before, right here on this table, but we have a couple exclusives. The first exclusive we have is the Monty Moore Nagel-esque cover. Monty Moore Nagel-esque cover. Yes, Nagel-esque cover. And then we're also going to add in a Ryan Kincaid Chase edition. You are lucky enough to get one of these with all the cool color variations by Ryan Kincaid. If you back the high roller, 6 color variations, and we're going to officially tip in some Omega editions. Omega editions are editions limited to 1 copy. So, and they also have the Omega symbol. So if you back the high roller, you get the 8 comics, you get the exclusive Monty Moore, you'd get the Chase edition, but that is not all. You would also get a 1 mystery envelope. So without further ado, let's get right into it. I'm going to show you some of the mystery envelopes that we're offering on the Hellwitch Forbidden campaign. Did I mention that this is a folk horror story? It's true. We are plunging our very vicious character into the Norwegian woods, and she's facing off against an ancient evil. It was a fun story to write. So for this campaign, we're going to feature several copies of publisher file copy, couple of BP editions, couple of artist proofs, and an Omega or so. And we're starting off with the beautiful Sublime Pearl edition by Keith Garvey. This one will be limited to 50 or less. There'll be no edition more than 50. Next up, feast your eyes on, I had to do it. I love this piece by Ryan Kincaid. So it's Risque Metal, probably limited to 50 or less. I love it. Oh, so we are going to do an Angel Vex variation, and I'm not going to show you the whole thing. Actually, when we get closer to the campaign. Now, some of you guys and gals may like the preview, but then say, when is the PDF preview coming? The PDF preview is going to come on Friday, 2 days from now. Next up, let's get into it. The Michael Dooney, nice and risque set. Michael Dooney lending his considerable craftsmanship to an interpretation of Hellwitch. Next up, we have returning champion Anthony Spade, colored by Sanju Nivenjun. Beautiful, nice and risque set. Next up, David Harrigan with a bondage-inspired nice and naughty set. There's a little latex in there for those of you guys and gals out there that are fans of BDSM. Nothing wrong with that. Next up, Jose Varese, nice and risque set. Bunch of bad guys are descending onto Hellwitch. Will they get out with their lives? I don't know. Next up, here is Infinity Verse subset by Joel Gomez, including a gunslinger, including a lot of goodies, including the gunslinger, the sentry, the swordstress, and rounding it out, the tribal. All by Joel Gomez. I believe these are limited to 40 or less. Next up, well, we're going to get into some risque editions. Let's do it. Risque by Matt Meerhoff. Risque by Marissa Pope. These are limited in nature, of course. Risque by Sanju Nivenjun himself. This is Sanju's own illustration. Risque by Greg Bo Watson. Risque by George Weber. And Risque by Alex Ronald. These are all part of the mystery envelope. If you can back the mystery envelope as its own reward tier. You could add on a mystery envelope, or one comes with the High Roller set, the Mega Baller set, the Legend tier set, and the Mega VIP set. Okay, next up, I love these editions. They are commissioned editions by Richard Ortiz. Very sublime. This is actually a 2-image set featuring Lady Death by Richard Ortiz and Hellwitch by Richard Ortiz. Rounding out our mystery envelope is the Larry Wells edition. Larry Wells. I love this idea of Hellwitch overseeing this kind of death metal cult. Feast your eyes. Now, if you can imagine it, we're only halfway through this magnificent and wild preview of all the material that we put together for you. So, anyone like prints out there? Let me present to you print set number 1. Images, cosplay image, Angel Vex, the Mike Chrome, Sia and Monty Moore. And then additionally, print set 2, Jesse Witchman, Mike DeBalfo, Colette Turner, Kendrick Lim, and holy mackerel, there is Richard Ortiz with the Screw You edition. Now, if you do like more prints, we love to commemorate each of our campaigns. So here's the official commemorative edition, which comes numbered. In the official Risque commemorative edition. And I'm not going to show that yet, but that is our legend print. Now, some guys and gals out there like some of our upper tier rewards. But before I get to them, how about metal card fans? Here is our official Hellwitch Forbidden metal card set, featuring images by Kendrick Lim, Sia Monty Moore, Mike DeBalfo, Sun K, and rounding it out by, Simon Bisley, which also means I'm revealing the Simon Bisley legend print. Simon Bisley, the one and only, the Biz, does Hellwitch as only he can. So for some of you fans in the upper tiers, we have the aforementioned High Roller. How about Mega Baller fans? Here are the Mega Baller books. So the Mega Baller would be everything I mentioned in the High Roller, plus these books. Jesse Witchman, Metallic Jewel, Jewels by Shannon G. Then the similar edition, the Risque, done in high grade cardstock Secrecy edition. The Risque Richard Ortiz Screw You edition, colored by Hedwin Zalvador. And the Risque Mike DeBalfo Come Hither. And let me mention that these editions by Jesse Witchman are colored by Tavon. And then rounding out the Mega Baller is the Risque Forest edition featuring art by Colette Turner. Now, anybody out there fans of Dan Mendoza? I am. And if you know what's going on in 2023, we're actually having a crossover between Lady Death and Zombie Tramp, which is incredible and amazing and wild. It's coming October 2023. But to hold us all over, let's see what Dan came up with for this campaign, which we call Snowblind. Snowblind set by Dan Mendoza in Nice and Risque. There is our one and only Hellwitch in the most unusual environment you'd expect from her. She is a hot-blooded character. She's in hot-blooded environments, but this time around, she's in a blizzard. It's crazy. So we've seen the High Roller. We've seen the Mega Baller. Let me show you the Legend set. So the Legend features the art of Simon Bisley, trade dress, virgin art, and Risque. So for the purposes of our conversation, risque means topless. So Simon Bisley has lent his considerable talents to our one and only character, Hellwitch, and it just feels so great. Next up, let's see here. All right, so years ago, someone said, hey, I want another tier beyond the Legend tier. So we made the Mega VIP. So I'm going to show you what goes in the Mega VIP, which is limited, I think, in this case to, 13 or under. So it'll include the Metal Legend Edition, limited to 13. The Ashcan series, Hellwitch, Angel Vex, and the Holofoil. That one's limited to 15 copies. Beautiful Diego Bernard cover. That's not all, folks. Because you demanded it, he's back. The OG from the day, Jason Jensen, individually hand colors the Ryan Kincaid beautiful books for the original handcrafted. These are mock-ups. These are samples of what Jason will do. And additionally, to round out the Mega VIP will be the Sculpture Edition. You will get one if you back the Mega VIP. And we ain't showing it yet. But as we get closer to the campaign, we will. Jimmy, this has been a lot. Let's go back to our first position and take this all in. This is the preview of the one and only Hellwitch Forbidden campaign, featuring artwork by a who's who. We have had such a pleasure bringing this all together. Couple status checks. The book is complete. The book is at the printer. Our hardcover art books are in stock and quality controlled. Everything is full steam ahead. So folks, happy to take any questions if you see them. But if not, all I got to tell you is you've been great. I've been Brian Pulido. This has been the Hellwitch Forbidden Kickstarter preview, and I cordially invite you to back this campaign and tell a friend about it. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a great day.